It's kind of hard to come out and say this. I'm thinking that if I had the balls to actually come out and do this, then maybe others won't feel so alone. Hi. Most of you know me from the egg roll dance. I'm Chang13A, Fin Chang. Most of you know me from the egg roll dance and other videos. What most of you don't know is I'm the victim of a sexual child predator, and a survivor of such. And it's kind of hard to come out and say this, but it's not like it's not known by now. I had a talk on a camera that was was recorded by people who were supposedly my friends, and was just being passed around. That's fine. You know what? Being a victim doesn't make you a bad person. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm a survivor of that kind of shit, and I don't like to go back there. I went to shrinks for years to block that kind of shit out, so I'm not gonna get into this shit. I'm just gonna tell you straight out that if you are a victim, it's hard because it makes you feel dirty and ashamed and weak, which is one of the reasons why I joined the Marine Corps to begin with. Was I was sick of being a victim. I wanted to be a kick-ass, hard-ass, kill a motherfucker individual. But I want you people to understand, you're not alone. And if you ever wonder why I do what I do on here, it's maybe somebody out there that these pieces of shit don't get to destroy their life and make them one of us. Because unless you've been through this shit, you have no idea the living hell. People say, oh, aren't you being harsh on them? No. Every day of our life, we're reminded of that shit. Every fucking day, we get to live in our cell. Shouldn't they? My harsh. No, harsh would be if I fucking ripped the balls off of that prick. You know, and while he was still alive, just skinned him with a bottle of fucking vinegar. So no, you're not alone. And it happens to even the monsters that this shit creates. You're looking at one. I have a temper like you wouldn't believe. And I went to see doctors for fucking 10 years to get my temper in check. Because the monster that shit created, society has no place for that. And I don't want to be a monster, but you know, when you're talking to people and you say some shit, you might want to think about what you're saying and who you're saying it to. Because one day that little tiny fucking 5-foot girl, yeah, she might buy you a few drinks, get her back to her place, tie you up, and skin you with a fucking can of salt and a straight razor. Just 'cause you remind her of the fucker that fucked her up. So, yeah. Yeah, well, there's really pretty much nothing anybody's gonna do to hurt me anymore. And Mr. Anonymous Dick, I know you pulled that video, but do you remember the other rules? Yeah, you remember the one that says once on the internet, always on the internet? Yeah, Ken's been spamming that all over the place. And here's the funny part. I don't feel ashamed for something that was done to me as a child. Especially when I was the victim. So go fuck yourself. And if you ever cross my path in the real world, I'll stay cool with you on here, but if you ever cross my path in the real world, I'm gonna rip your fucking throat out.